Shut the door behind you. Guys, back away. Holy shit, I'll be damned. Come over here, son. Oh my god. It's you. You're Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you. It's really you. The day has long come. Allow me to introduce myself, Mr. Freeman. My name is Logan Keller. You may have known my grandfather, who was heavily endorsed with the Black Mesa. He would not stop talking about you. Yeah, well, everyone's been waiting for this day, but we never got any hints. We never suspected anything. See, you probably don't know this, Mr. Freeman, but it's been 40 years since your previous endeavors with Zen and everything. We knew you were going after the Combine once and for all, finishing what happened in City 17, but people said, the rebels, the refugees, they all said you just disappeared out of battle. You froze, and then you were gone. No one knew what happened. We were all very confused. But something odd happened. It seems that you, Gordon Freeman, tend to go into a stasis for a period of time, but then show up at Earth's most desperate hour. You always seem to show up on a red letter day. People have been fantasizing and hoping you would come back on this day in particular, because we need you. Hell, we've needed you for the past 25 years. There are several conspiracy theorists that say when you disappeared that day in City 17, you were transported back to Eli's lab. Some say you were transported to the wreckage of the Citadel. Some people even say that you were transported to a random mansion locked up playing games. No one really knows for sure until you can give us your full story of what you saw. But nevertheless, you've been gone for 40 years. And now that you're finally back, we need your help. Zen is re-emerged, but not just Zen. See, Gordon, a long time ago, there was a man during the Black Mesa incident. His name was Adrian Shepard, and, well, the thing that made Adrian so different was that while he was a Marine, and most of the Marines during the Black Mesa incident were given strict and precise orders to kill everyone at Black Mesa. Scientists, security guards, everyone. He never got that message, it seems, because he did not murder innocent civilians. Instead, he went after what we call the Race X. It's kind of like the Xenians, I guess you could say, but more dangerous. And we need your help. I don't know if you noticed on your way here, there's a giant building that basically stands taller and wider than the Citadel. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. That building that was built within the 40 years you've been gone is an evil corporation. It's the AAA corporation, as we like to call it. They own Black Mesa, and then eventually bought Aperture and merged the two into Blackture Mesa. But now that we have you, we can finally stop what they're doing. But we need answers. And we need to know as much information about the Race X as we can, but all of it is classified. And we have you finally. You know, if you weren't here, we would have gone to our next best option, which would be finding Adrian Shepard, but no one has seen him since the Black Mesa incident. We think he's gone through a cascade, like you have, a stasis, that he has not woken up from yet. And this may sound weird, but it seems that the stasis that you and Shepard share, you only awaken when you are at Earth's desperate hour. But it never gave Adrian Shepard a chance to awake during Earth's most precious hour. It always called upon you, Mr. Freeman. Our main goal is to have you travel to wherever this place is for the AAA Corporation and see for yourself what you can find. Maybe you'll find Adrian Shepard. Maybe you can find a way to get him out. Who knows? But as for right now, it's a dangerous ahead, Dr. Freeman, but we're counting on you. I know it's been a long 40 years and a lot has happened. A lot of significant others have passed on. I'm sure you're wondering what happened to Dr. Kleiner. Dr. Kleiner passed away a little over 12 years ago. He went into hiding after the Combine were supposedly terminated. A few of them still remained, on Earth at least. And with that being said, they found Kleiner's base of operations. They killed him, along with several young, striving scientists and refugees. They burned them all. Kleiner was one of them. As for Alex and Barney, well, Alex, it's a long story. She kind of quit. And last I heard, she settled down, got married, and had some kids. Barney, on the other hand, stayed with the fight. He's still alive, just unsure of where he's at now. I talked to him a few months back about the same thing. He was one of those firm believers that you would be back on this day, and look what happened. I told him to go ahead and see what he could do about this whole AAA Corporation. But right now, I'm going to tell you right now, Gordon, that you're going to have to do what you can to follow in Barney's footsteps. You're going to have to find this corporation and see if you can get Shepard and stop the Race X. Send them back to where they came and light the bastards up. As of right now, I don't have tons of information about this Race X, but I do know a part of this facility you can go to. Gordon, welcome to Blackture Mesa, the merger between Black Mesa and Aperture Science. If you want to know more about the Race X, just so you can get a few more topics of interest and see what you're dealing with here at least, might I recommend traveling to another part of the facility. You're going to have to go back out and make another turn. And then you'll enter these buildings, kind of near... It's hard to explain, but there's a ladder, and under it is the power plant. You'll have to go through those sets of doors to go through the other part of the facility. There you'll meet another scientist, Dr. Epson. Dr. Epson is going to help you know everything you get to need to know about the Race X. Maybe you can finally set out on your endeavors to help stop the Race X and go to that AAA Corporation building as soon as you can. As for right now, that's all I can give you. I don't have much supplies at all. I'm sorry my guards over there spooked you, but if I were you, I'd get going. You don't want to deal with all these monsters and creatures and nothing you were ever trained for. Get going.